Hello and welcome to GMODISM Total Notary channel. We are here for another Wednesday map review. And this is the newly produced map, GM York, which I suppose is a New York-like map. We've seen a lot of very nice city maps recently, which is kind of funny. It seems that while Garrysmod players are decreasing, the mapping community are becoming more advanced. I must say that in the last 2 years, some really good map has been produced. It seems that the quality is like increasing every day, while the players are decreasing in most genres, I believe, in Garrysmod. But in any case, for us that still play this game, we can enjoy some fantastic maps, and GM York is certainly one of those really nice maps. It has a very low polygon feel to it, but the map is a very high quality map. It has a really nice feeling, really nice composition, I maybe should say. We have the baseball field over there, some weird stores, and a lot of buildings I haven't seen before. It seems that some good concentration has been put into making interesting building shapes and generally nice composition to the city, while still having a pretty low performance impact. Now, if you see any stutterings, that's completely my fault, because I had to turn off I had to temporarily turn off multi-threading. But in any case, this map has a low performance impact generally, and we even have a small little tunnel subway system that seems to be incredibly dark when using the camera. It works in different ways, but as you can see, we even have a nice air wires going on there with yes, energy generation. So, well, that's basically the overview of GM York. Now we should look at some detailed places. Just fly around and have a little extra check there. We have the nice horse statue that has been featured in very many films. I especially like the dock area here. It's very nice. I suppose stuff is for show, but I didn't read of much like complex things. I don't believe you can walk up to the buildings. I think it's kind of a little bit like Big City in this matter. A few buildings like those are of course enterable. Most of the buildings seems to not be. In any case, the author apparently put in some Easter eggs, and we'll not find them in this video, but if you found them, you can tell the comment field if folks are interested. I kind of love these small little houses under the highway. It has a very nice, I don't know, trash cozy feel to it. It's nice to look at, but it's, I mean, I don't think you would want to live under a highway. Well, pretty cozy map, some classic buildings, which I can't name, but I think I've seen them before. I never had a pleasure to visit the city, but wow, this is a really nice highway. We should actually drive to just do a lap around and see how long it is. I haven't seen any moving trains, so I think it's an open train track for builders to enjoy, build some trains there. I suppose it's the width of the, where is it now? I'm sure we can find some of the builder rails. It's probably compatible with this, I would believe. Yep, you can make your own trains pretty easily, which is fun, so have fun doing that. But this is kind of a small little industrial area. It looks really nice. Industrial works pretty well. Industrial and rust textures works very well in Garrysmod and Half-Life source games, I mean. And this dock area and industrial area is no exception. This low polygon, you don't die. Ooh, this looks a little bit weird, I have to say. You're not supposed to see into these, but I mean, if you look at the big shapes and not the small shapes, this is a very nice city map, and I think some people are very pleased that it's you know, as low performance as possible, because many of the players that enjoy Garrysmod got stuck to the game because it's a very flexible game, while it does not require you to upgrade your computer, which is very beneficial for a lot of people. So I think that's, you know, the low performance aspect is very good, or very welcome for many users. Like GM Fork is a very nice map, but when recording one can certainly notice a higher, or I think I usually have a much lower FPS there. I'll make a quick check actually to see what results I can get. If I just go to, this is a performance killer. Okay, there we go. Everything seems ready. Start engines. Oh. I always forget the procedure. There we go. We get around, my system gets around 45 FPS, and I usually get around 30 with current system on Fork, so it's definitely lower on performance. We won't fly around with this airship all day today, but if you wanna try it and download it, and so check for my playlist. Yes, which is the dupe playlist, by the way, if you missed that. Oh lords. And well, most of my builds, especially the recent one, are available for download, so just check the playlist of advanced dupe release parties, and you can get them if you wonder. I usually get a few questions about that, so now you know. Well, this is certainly a very race-friendly track. I usually come last at races, so I don't dare to drive very fast, but I'm amazed that I've been able to hold close to 100 kilometers per hour as this long. Usually I perform much better when not racing and just driving casually, but that's another matter. I think this can be a very interesting racetrack too, actually. It seems to be a fun environment for high-speed vehicles that do require that, you know, ACF vehicles in this speed can't have full control, really. Oh god, we're driving far too fast, but it works. And it works. So sure, we are crossing double lined, but and the turn isn't actually like smooth. The road isn't that smooth, but performance is good and it's a pretty fun track. I didn't expect GM York to also be a good racing map, but indeed it seems to be. I don't know, I think, did I do a lap? I don't have any sense of direction, so oh yes, we just did a lap. Okay, well, in any case, I think that sums it up. This is a big map. I'm sure there is much more to discover. The skybox seems to be pretty high, but we can do a little fast skybox test too and just go up and see what happens. But in any case, I would really recommend this map. It's a very good city map, and I think this city map comes up as one of my favorite ones. Okay, so the skybox is as high as this little thing. We can fall from here. So it's a pretty high skybox. I can't really imagine anything that this map would be terrible for. It's great for driving. It works for flying. It has a water. Let's check the boundaries of the water, by the way. I suppose it ends there. No, we actually have a little strip of water here too. So I would say it's an acceptable... Yeah, this is also an acceptable water map. I mean, not one of the best water maps, but you can go around the fair share of the city, if not the entire city, which is really cool. Really cool indeed. Yep. This map is one of the best maps I've seen this year, actually. Yeah, it's great for all vehicles. It looks pretty decent. It has good performance, and yeah, the composition of the city is really great. So I have to say, this I can't really wish for anything more. The combo pack of being low performance but still looking good like this, and being interesting to many types of players, I guess maybe it's not the best roleplay city, but you know, in most other terms of generally just hanging around, sandbox, building all types of vehicles, this is a very good city map. So with that, I will just say thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you will tune in to the next map review. This is GMODISM Total Nerdery channel, and you've been enjoying Wednesday map reviews. See you next time. GMODISM signing out.